You are listening to a podcast of the Geek IO Media Network. For all of our shows and more, visit geek-io.net. And to help support the network, head over to patreon.com/geekio.
Hey you. If you're listening to this and don't want to hear expletives, you probably shouldn't listen to it. It's gonna get interesting.
Geeking out across the globe. Hold on to your butts. It's the Geek I.O. Show.
The Geek I.O. Show. Hooray, don't do it.
Yes, indeed. Friends, it is time once again for the Geek I.O. Show, your podcast to playground, episode number 237. There we go. My name is, of course, CJ. I've been here every week, and I do things, and waiting for everybody.
And I'm Raul.
There we go.
And I'm Dale. Is that? Would you rather watch TV or watch TV, Campbell?
I'm Rachel.
I'm Carrie. Fuck off eating real plates when it's your birthday, Wilcox.
And I'm Josh, thanking Polar Nights for the follow because he found a stream on 4chan that was actually live when he clicked on it.
There you
Thank
go.
you, Polar Night.
But now, Polar Knight, you got us at the best time. Carrie, it's your...
Oh, birthday is a doodly-doo.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Carrie.
Happy birthday!
Just for you, I'm going to rip them off entirely. Happy goddamn birthday. If it's your birthday, it doesn't matter where you are, anywhere in this universe or any other one. This day, the next day, any other day, happy fucking birthday.
Thank you. Technically tomorrow, but we're recording tonight, so whatever.
It's your birthday. You can celebrate a day early if you want.
It's your birthday in Australia right now, so it
That is
counts.
true.
There you go.
Yeah, I'm starting to
Wow.
get all the Facebook posts from my New Zealand friends.
Never go full Lanny.
Never go full Lanny. Oh, Jesus.
Wow. That man is a god to voice actors, but man, trying to imitate him, whew, there's a reason. How the hell's everybody been?
Wait, did we introduce everyone?
Talking at the same time.
What, bro?
Did we introduce everyone?
Yeah, everyone's...
No, because we got to Carrie and it just like...
No, Josh went.
Yeah, Josh went, and then I purposely waited until he was done. And then I did my weird ripping off Team 4-star thing that I did.
Because we thanked Polar Nights for the sub. Not the sub, the follow.
Because
Also,
we're
what,
at...
4chan?
We're on 4chan. Hang on.
Wait, yeah, let's explore that.
No!
Okay, I'm doing this right now. I'm just saying...
Dale reads 4chan. No, Water Buffalo reads
Oh!
4chan. Water
Wait,
Buffalo reads 4chan.
Polar Knights. Polar Knights. Seriously? We're on 4chan?
Apparently, I'm not looking it up. Somebody
Yeah,
braver than me look it up.
Yep, I'm tossing this away. Let's explore that.
I like how you tossed that away, quote unquote, very carefully so that it still landed on your desk.
I know. Thanks. That
was artful.
Okay. I'm very artistic.
Yes, you are, Dale.
All right. Okay, so then
well, that
we
was-
don't take up the entire show with our stuff. Let's go ahead and
Gadgets, games, and gizmos.
It's time for Gadget Games Gizmo, where we talk about the stuff that we've been up to. Ladies first. We're gonna go with Rachel.
Really?
Yes.
You really want me to start with this?
Yes.
You just want to get it out of the way so you don't have to hear any more about it.
What? No.
What?
So I have a thing on my phone, and I'm loading it because it's friggin' adorable. I have a Tamagotchi.
Oh, it's adorable. I love
Okay.
the glasses.
This is my toddler. He was a baby, and
So, okay. Breaking news.
I'm gonna pet him. Listen. I'm gonna give him love.
I'm gonna hate editing that, but breaking news. That's a show title. Apparently, we were featured on / like the random website board.
Huh.
Okay.
So,
Sure.
which is a thing. It's the 4chan's most popular board with 30% of its site traffic.
Huh. Well, cool. I didn't do that, so
we were just. Huh.
However, that now means 4chan notices us, and this will either end very well or very poorly for us.
Well, I mean, we have our new friend Polar Knights. That's awesome.
Yeah,
Yes.
it ended well. But yeah,
There's no such thing as bad publicity, so.
So Rachel, tell us more about your Tamagotchi. Tell us more
I was
about your.
waiting for our viewership to go up like exponentially, and then I realized that once that happens, we know shit's about to hit the fan. By the way,
I mean, what's the word?
this is 4chan, my friend.
They come into the chat and tell me to strip. No, that's already happened.
Really?
Someone tells me to put pillows up my shirt. No, that's already
That's what I'm
happened.
saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm glad you found us. I'm so glad Polar Knights you found us. However, I agree with you.
Rachel, I did not see your spaghetti straps at first.
How much worse is their tan?
Wow, what's with that sudden spike in viewership?
Right?
Whoa, 5 billion people just tuned in. What is? As long as we don't show nipple, we're good.
Yeah, nipples are the
No,
only
I've got a
technically
I would
banned
just
part.
have a tank top on.
Whew. Well, it's like that Doctor Who episode where you were lying down and it like put your lower third right at that exact level, and everyone thought you had nothing on.
I had my tube top on. Yeah,
Ah.
that was a fun show.
That was like 5 hours long. Let's not make that again. Hey, tell us more about your Tamagotchi.
So I started today, and I can thank Delbert for pointing this stupid thing out to me because oh my god, it's what's it called? Tamagotchi Forever, I think it's called. My Tamagotchi Forever, and it's like stupidly cute, and it's in 3D, and it's all the things that the old little tiny Tamagotchis that you used to have to like carry around all the time, except it's on your phone. And you can love them and you can feed them, and there's choices of food. You don't have to give them just one thing.
Is this a free game?
Yes. And when he doesn't want to do something, he goes ah, and shakes his head.
And then you slap him around like the little bitch he is.
And like you can put him to bed. There he is in his little bed, and you shut
He
the
looks
light
like a
off.
potato.
And you've had this for how long?
Your Tamagotchi is Dale's internet?
Look at the little squishy eyes. Oh.
Aw, that's cute.
I appreciate that
So
joke.
how tired of this are you, CJ?
On a scale from 1992 to now,
He is so over it. But I'm
Tamagotchis
sitting
have never been my
happy.
thing. Like in all seriousness, like legit, Tamagotchi have never been my thing. So
And now he's all clean. Look, he's so happy.
But is there a Digimon version?
probably not.
Yes, he does look like a
Probably
potato, in fact. He looks like a potato with CJ eyeglasses on, which makes it even better. I mean, I love you, honey.
Sure, whatever.
Whoa.
Shit just falls off the desk next to me. So that is like
telepathic fury.
so that's number one. Number two is something I can't talk about, but all I'm gonna say is it's got a fucking fabulous raven in it, and I'm in love with the character.
Right.
More to come next week on that because I love my little drag queen raven. He's so cute. 3 Yakuza. Just saying, fucking scooters. Must kill all the scooters.
You can only have 2 beers. Wait, this is the same thing?
Yes.
You can only have 2 beers.
Yep. Two beers, and then he tries to jump off the top level, and there's nothing to jump off of. Whee! That was depressing. Don't let me go up to the roof if you won't let me jump off of things. Our evening was spent, for those that might have saw the Twitch impromptu randomness. It was hit one motherfucker with another motherfucker because reasons.
Yakuza 6 is so good, you guys.
It's really good.
Considering the utter shit week that I've been having, I needed that laugh tonight, and I seriously need to thank Delbert for coming over and playing, and CJ for letting Delbert play, and him literally just handing Delbert the thing going, "You go play this!" And he goes to the bathroom, and Del's like, "I don't want to play it, he just started it. I'll ruin everything with the storyline." So we went to see, what trouble we could get into. And yeah, we kind of did get in trouble with it. It was great. Other than that, life sucks because life. It is what it is. And Carrie, it's your birthday in like an hour and 19 minutes.
It
We'll
is
probably
my
still be on the
birthday.
air.
Wait,
In an hour and 19 minutes.
wait, an hour? It's 2 hours and 19 minutes.
In the real
was-
world, it's an hour and 19 minutes.
It was 12 hours and 41 minutes ago.
And in future world, it's 12 hours and 41 minutes ago.
So I made my live production debut this week on Small Screen Spoiler Show, and I didn't light the stream on fire.
No, she didn't.
Well, that's helpful. That's my job, though. I do that every single Sunday, so thank you for not.
On fire.
I'm still working on the Manipool chibis. I'm taking forever on Calibras because armor is real hard when you've never drawn it before. Hilariously enough, because I'm working in chibi proportions, actually finding pictures of Funko Pops that are wearing plate armor has been the most helpful art resource I can find.
That's fair.
So, Calibras is getting bikini armor, right?
No.
He's getting the armor from whatchamacallit? From MMO Junkie, right? The one armor
From Koi Y.
Yeah.
Koi Y is his armor dealer.
Yeah.
Y'all would have to pay me a pretty decent amount of money to draw that. I'll let Felix set the amount, and then he and I split it.
There you go.
Geek-io.net/Patreon.
Yep.
And
And that's about it for the moment. I survived my midterms. Yay.
Yay.
And since we're being asked about it, Josh.
Hi, that's me. I've been playing video games for once, which is nice. A little bit of Monster Hunter, a lot of Iconoclast, because I still freaking love that game. I'm at that point where I could go and beat the last boss, but I'm running around trying to wrap up every little nook and cranny because I want to, because it's that fun of a game. Was playing some Mario this afternoon after work, still on the eternal hunt for more Power Moons.
How far are you in?
I've got 525 moons at the moment.
Oh, but you beat in the game already, right?
Oh yeah, I've beaten the main storyline. I'm running around in the post game collecting all the extra power moons and unlocking those extra sides of the moon because apparently the moon is a polyhedron.
Well, who knew? If only we were to land on it.
Because it was the
Super freaking
dark
excited.
side of the moon and then
The darkest, yeah, the darkest side of the moon or something like that. It's like, really, guys? Really? But it's fun times. I need to pick up the new Kirby game at some point because Kirby,
Oh,
Me too. Me too.
freaking love Kirby.
and they're solid games. We don't get one.
Yeah, that's the thing is they have a formula. It works. The games are fun.
You remember that when games were fun?
Pepper Charm remembers.
So does Nintendo.
So does Nintendo remembers.
Super excited because we have gotten our first trailer-esque format for the upcoming season 2 and 3 of Fulikuli that's coming out later this year.
Yeah.
The hype levels are in orbit at this point. I was real concerned about this when it was first announced because Fulikuli was one of my first like real anime, not like something that was horribly dubbed over, shown on, early morning national cable network stuff, like some other things. But this was the one that, like, I saw commercials for it being, on Adult Swim and stuff like that. It's like, ooh, this looks real cool. And I watched it and it was super fucking rad.
And they didn't edit it at all, did they?
Not much, no. Because yeah, it went some weird places. But yeah, the announcement came out that they were doing a season 2 and 3, and a couple important factors had to go into play there. For one thing, they got the Pillows back to do the music.
Yes.
Because music is half of that show.
Yep.
At least.
And just the other day, we got this clip, this trailer that really perfectly just eases you right back into the setting. Haruko's got the same English voice actress, which sounds fantastic. And then as the clip progresses, you get the first couple of bars of Ride on Shooting Star, and I got goosebumps.
Oh.
And it was so good. So yeah, officially in maximum hype for June when this second season comes out.
June? Oh.
Yeah, June this year. We're getting it. Apparently it's getting theatrical release over in Japan, but they're doing it as another 6-episode set here in June, and then the third season is going to be another 6-episode set in September. So I cannot freaking wait. Because it looks like it's going to be just as ridiculously awesome as the first season, and that makes me super happy. Outside of that, I finally got around to putting together my Christmas combiner that Carrie got me.
You want to tell the audio listeners what that sweet bad boy is?
This is the Make Toys Combiner Series Guardia. This is a third-party take on Defensor, one of the few and probably one of the coolest Autobot combiners from Transformers. And he's a little fiddly, but I still love him. His combined form is definitely where he shines. He looks super freaking fantastic, and I love him even with his weak ankles.
No.
Because, well, his ankle ball joints are just a little too loose, and thankfully that's something that can be fixed. So overall, just super happy with him. I love him. He's adorable. And let's be fair, it's a good guy combiner made out of emergency response vehicles. How cool is that?
Plus he's blue, which means, Josh had to have him.
I do like blue. But outside of that, tomorrow's Carrie's birthday. Looking forward to spending some time with her. That's going to be super fantastic because we both have the day off.
How? How did
I
that?
put in a PTO request for my birthday and told my boss it was my birthday.
And I just happened to luck out.
Yeah, well, that's luck.
Well, because the thing is, I didn't put in a request for it because I'm using my PTO bank for other events coming up later on in the year that I really need to make sure I'm getting paid for. Yeah, in no way whatsoever.
Schmagencon. We just schmag a lot.
But
all the time.
Yeah, and we didn't get the schedule until like Tuesday this week for, Thursday on. And it's like, working Thursday, oh hey, I'm actually off Friday and Saturday. Success.
Yay.
So that makes me happy. It's been pretty cool over here. So what's going on over in the Devil's Anus, Raul?
Oh, why do you gotta
I didn't know where that was going. That could have gone one of two ways.
Okay, haven't been doing very much. Started work again. I was off for a week. Let's see. Sunday, Warframe. Talked with Water Buffalo. Dell made an appearance.
Stream was lit.
Yeah. I would have been able to progress in the story a little bit more, but some people didn't show up.
Well, actually,
You're fully capable of doing everything by yourself. Don't even.
No, I wasn't.
by the way, I just sorry to piggyback on Raul's point about the stream. We actually talked about video games. I actually talked about video games, you guys.
Yeah, we were trying to figure out if there was a Chunky Kong.
Yes, for about half an hour.
Everything you can do, you can pug or you can find or you can do by yourself.
Let's see. I did Liquid Handicap last night. Super Mario World. I cleared 1, 2, 3 levels.
In an hour and a bit, because the moving platform of Doom, like that, I remember that, but I don't remember the hat.
I think it's Iggy's or something like that, where it's just a bunch of blocks moving and you just got to keep up with it, but they just move around at one block ahead. It's like a giant snake.
Jeez.
It's Mario Snake.
Yeah.
Mario Snake.
And then like the final boss is pretty much boss 2, but the walls get closer every time he jumps off the top of the wall. Off the top of the ceiling, the walls get closer and closer, so you gotta jump right before he lands, or else you get stunned and you run out of time to hit him. Been playing Final Fantasy 15. I bought it a while back, started playing it, fell off, but I'm back. But it's like the combat in it it's kind of odd, because it's like, am I doing this right? Okay, it's dying, so I must be doing it right.
Usually important.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, and the magic system's interesting because it's like you have to make your spell from the different elements: fire, lightning, and frost, and then you can equip them.
Barely used magic in that game.
Yeah. And
Like most of the time, I just devil may cry to that shit. Like,
yeah, you hit it till it dies.
yeah,
Stylish.
I just got to the chocobo part.
Oh yes.
Oh no.
Was it Pronto?
Prompto.
He's a little too enthusiastic.
Worst. Prompto is the worst.
Oh man, it's like there's no. And then oh god, what's his name? The main character,
Noctis.
Noctis is like, there's no wrong way to love a chocobo.
Yes, there are many wrong ways to love a chocobo.
Yes.
Someone else had that to a title. Don't do that. But Polar Knights in the chat asks, what games makes us rage the most? Pull in
Dark Souls.
Dark Souls.
I don't get
Fucking Dark
ragey.
Souls.
I actually don't know.
I don't get very ragey at games. I just step away from them.
Yeah, I'm because I'm famously known to be this calm, cool, collected person that doesn't get angry or emotionally break down on a podcast at all and go.
Yeah, and then light rails happen.
And then Cars 2, actually. You know what? Fuck it. Cars 2 is the game that makes me rage the most. So Cars 2, the video game.
No.
Yeah, if I start to feel ragey at a game is when I walk away. I mean, Pokemon Go is kind of making me rage because I turned off notifications and it's still spamming push notifications to my phone.
That's weird. I haven't gotten any. I want them.
The Imager game almost makes me want to throw when I'm looking at puns.
That's not a game, though. Puns are not games.
Yeah, puns are serious fucking business.
A serious business, and are not to be taken lightly.
How dare?
How dare?
Oh, you're gonna get some mileage out of that clip, aren't you?
I don't know where it's from.
I don't know. I don't care.
I don't know. Usually, when I realize I'm getting like diminishing returns on like playing a game, I just step away. I mean,
For the most part, like I play Dark Souls a lot, and I get frustrated and stuff like that. But I'm the kind of person that likes a challenge. Like if you want pure like anger rage, games that hold my hand too much.
Oh yeah, like all the way.
Where it like interrupts your gameplay to tell you, "Oh, you can do the thing you were just fucking about to do."
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, it's like one thing to explain the mechanics at the very beginning, but when you're, 20, 30, 40 hours into the game and it's reminding you, how to do this, how to do that, it's like,
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you. Fuck off.
But I'm a
Yeah, 15 does that too.
But I'm a loser and a noob, so I quite enjoy my hand held at the best of time.
That's what players' guides are for. They're pretty, they have nice art in them, and they tell you how to do the things.
Okay. Well, I can't argue with that. I am sold to the highest bidder.
Whoa.
All right, that's pretty much what I've been doing this week. Let's see, who hasn't gone? CJ.
I've been playing video games because I am jobless and useless. So, I have been playing Yakuza 6. Game that I can't, actually 2 games that I cannot talk about. I just got another review code for another game today. So I guess if there are worse times to be jobless.
Stop plugging your boat, CJ.
I've been playing a really cool game. I teased it on the pre-show last week on the 3DS called The Alliance Alive from Koei Tecmo. They sent it to me for review. And if anybody played the Bravely Default series, the art style is almost identical to that.
Oh wow.
And I love it. It is not as, and as much as I loved Bravely Default, loved Bravely Default, it is not, hey, remember you loved these 16-bit era games, you loved them, you did, and here's everything that you loved for them because you loved them. It is its own game. The leveling system is pretty unique. You actually level, the way you gain ability, the way you gain strength is through your skills. Your levels are pretty much your HP and your SP. Your skills gain stats. And you can equip anything. Any character can equip anything, and none of them are innately better at one thing than any other. The only difference is some characters will gain HP faster than some, and some will gain SP faster than some. But you can give your adorable little friend you can give her a giant axe, and she can just rip face like everybody else. She won't gain as many hit points as the other person does, but she gains more SP, so she can do her big attacks more often than the guy does. And it's kind of that. But other than that, like the fight system is pretty. It's a good JRPG fight system. It has great, fantastic, artwork.
fantastic words.
Yeah,
It has fantastic words.
Has really good soundtrack. It doesn't try and give you really bad voice acting, so it's all just text based. Like, it does a lot of really good work on the 3DS. That being said, the limitations of the 3DS are there.
Are there? I'm looking. There's a bunch of characters. Are they a good
I
portion
have
of them?
not got that far yet.
Oh, okay.
I have gotten 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different characters, and I have been playing this game a lot. It is a long game.
As most JRPGs are.
Yeah, especially Koei games. So I'm kind of settled in. I'm going to be playing it a lot when we go up to PAX in a couple of weeks. And speaking of that, I've been planning PAX stuff.
PAX hype.
PAX hype, so much hype.
I wish I could afford to go to the Australian version of the PAX. Love the fact that it did that so low on audio that it could just scrape through the filter.
I mean, I can't help you there, Dale.
I've got enough trouble going on at the moment. I don't. Yeah, there's a lot going on.
This is my one thing. Like, this is like, and I wasn't going to go to PAX at all this year, but Delbert's like, I want to go to PAX. I'm like, I wasn't planning on going to PAX. We're going to PAX. Fine.
I guess we're going to PAX.
We're going to PAX. Going again, working with the Greater Than Games guys. Fucking love them. They're fantastic. Doing that. Dragon Ball Super cards, because cards. I am an addict to cardboard. What can I say? Thankfully, I can't spend any money on it, so it's just me working on decks and such. Other than that, kind of hanging out with Rachel, making her feel better, trying to do stuff and failing at most of it, but it is what it is. Dale, what have you been doing?
Well, I've been doing the same. This week has been a whole bunch of stuff that I can't talk about on the air. Moving on. No, I messaged this in our Slack, and I'm going to say this on the air as well, mainly because it's not that I can't say it on the air, I just don't want to give my hopes up. And
Dale, I'll make it very easy for you. We won't bring up a special pair of underoos.
Oh, which you are now going to be putting in a picture frame and hanging on your wall.
It will be
for you to remember me. I am famous as fuck. So when I go on my Australian tour in May, when I visit Melbourne on the 3rd of May, and when I visit Brisbane on the 14th of May, that date's still fuzzy in my head because that's when I go on my mini tour, there you go. If there's actually, tell you what, I'm going to use this platform for that. If there are any Brisbane or Melbourne listeners that want to catch up while I'm in those respective places, I will be in Melbourne from the 3rd to the 6th of May, and I will be in Brisbane on the 13th and the 14th of May. Hit me up.
Yay.
Like long walks on the beach and coffee.
Lots of coffee.
Or reconstructed coffee. Reconstructed, deconstructed, any kind of constructed coffee.
Not decaffeinated? Is that the thing? Yeah.
Oh God, that's a bastardization of coffee. How dare you mention that?
Exactly. But
decaffeinated coffee is like dehydrated water.
Right.
But water is wet. Anyway, but hit me up. net/Discord if you want to hang out. I'll be more than happy to hang out and try and do we'll see.
Any of those respective places or anything like that. If enough people get enough hype, Rachel and I will be in Australia in June. So there's that.
There you go.
If we get enough interest, we will try and do something. If not, we're gonna pal around with Dale and make him tell us things.
Or make him read you things.
The Geek I show. Pound around with Dale and have him tell us stuff. But it's going to be, I'm going to say this, and this is going to be the teaser. It'll be magical if it pays off. How about that?
Perfect. Very well. Very good. Very good. Very good tease.
Thank you. It's called a radio tease. You get more of that on the Generic Live show. But that's about it for me.
And dick buttons.
I haven't. And dick buttons. So, that and more.
Yes.
I'm trying to read Polonite's message. Hey, grind up the coffee, boil water up, add the coffee, take the kettle off, and let it settle down. Drink it?
Then drink it is what
Then
they
drink it. Yeah. Ah, damn typos. I mean, Dido taught us that in one of her songs. She literally took a minute to explain how coffee works in one of her most recent songs. So.
Wait,
That is
Dido's
the-
still making music?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, she's more than that white flag.
Huh.
Or you
That was-
can just
That Eminem song.
Ugh, Stan.
Oh yeah, that song.
Ugh.
2003. That was a while ago.
Fuck, I'm old.
Fuck, I don't know how I feel about remembering that though.
Right.
If you wanted to talk about old, I forgot to bring this up. I'm watching a video series called or channel called Captain Disillusion.
Okay.
And one of his he pretty much debunks the viral videos, which how it was done in Photoshop and video editing tricks. I think his latest one is with Beekman from Beekman's World.
Whoa. The guy who is trying so hard to be Bill Nye and failing miserably.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
the Polonites asked.
Bill Nye who did the fusion dance with the guy from Seinfeld.
George
Costanza?
Kramer?
No, crazy hair. Whatever
Kramer.
the fuck his name.
Oh,
Thank you. I never watched Seinfeld, so I don't know anything more than. What's
Fran?
the deal with?
She was
I
in.
like I like how your Seinfeld voice sounds sort of like Seinfeld crossed with Krillin.
Bye.
Oh, no, it wasn't his latest video. His latest video is the ring cylinder thing.
Polonites ask. She's on top of the charts in Australia now. Yeah, maybe like 11 years ago.
Yeah, she was one of those artists that got played every 10 minutes on the radio back in like the early 2000s.
Yeah, she couldn't. Yeah, you couldn't escape her. Her most recent album's actually pretty good for pop indie. There you go.
Can Dido really be called indie, to be fair?
I mean, that's true.
I mean, I guess if she's with an indie label now, but she was pretty big.
She was huge.
Jeez, you guys, she was quite thin.
Okay.
And that's all for me. Good night, everyone.
Dale, your generic live desk is great for doing rim shots.
It
Thank
is.
you. It's pure wood.
It's mahogany.
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 That's all for me. Let's go.
On one hand, I'm sorry about your shoes, Polar Knights. On the other hand, oh my god, 3 huskies.
Oh,
So much fluff.
oh, need flu.
I mean that's the perfect climate to have huskies in too.
Need floof. Okay. That's everybody. Holy crap.
You know what I say to those huskies?
Yes.
I want
So
to pet them.
right.
Guys, we're going to Scandinavia.
Right. We'll be right back.
No, but Norway. We're going to Norway.
Oh, speaking of Norway.
Norway is
Wait, Norway?
Yeah,
No
Norway?
way.
Speaking of Norway,
Norway.
it's break time.
No way. You gotta be kidding.
And we're gonna play a cover by a Norwegian guy.
No way we're done with the first half of the show. No way.
Yeah, we are. So
broke Dale.
we're going to play a so everybody knows I love Leo Morocchioli. He's one of my favorite artists. I fucking love him. He's one of the greatest guys I have the pleasure of talking with. He's fantastic. He did a cover of literally my favorite song of all time. And I cannot wait to share it with you guys. This is Leo's cover
Of Safety Dance?
Yes, of Africa by Toto. No, Born to Be Wild, originally done by Steppenwolf. And we're gonna listen to that, and we will be right back
Did
after the
he
break.
try to open the mother box?
Stay tuned.
Get your motor running. Head on the highway. Looking for adventure. And whatever comes our way. Yeah, darling, gonna make it happen. Take the world in a love embrace. Fire all of your guns at once and exploding space. I like smoking lightning. Heavy metal thunder, racing with the wind, and the feeling that I'm under. Yeah, darling, gonna make it happen. Take the world in a love embrace. Fire all of your guns at once and exploding space. Like a true nature child, we were born to be wild. We can climb so high, I never wanna die. Born to be wild. Born to be wild. Go. Nature child, we were born to be wild. We can climb so high, I never wanna die. Born to be wild. Born to be wild.
My mic was turned off. Yes, indeed.
We're professionals.
Oh man, yeah, it was professional. Or else you'd have me screaming into the microphone during the song. Oh man. So welcome back, you guys. For you at home, you had some ads there too, and well, that's how we help keep the lights on here. If you want an ad-free experience, make sure you tune in live Thursdays at 10 p.m. Eastern at twitch.tv/GeekIO show. Smash that love button, and you'll get notifications when we go live.
And you can join the notification squad.
Yeah, you get that notification squad, and you go, "Hello, notification squad."
Oh, can I say something about that song? That
Yeah,
song
sure.
reminds me of a certain movie that came out in 1995. The Born to Be Wild, the gorilla movie.
There was a gorilla movie called Born to Be
Nani?
Yes.
Okay.
Here. I'll put it in the Twitch chat. It's about a kid that's trying to get a gorilla from a supermarket cage that the owner was using to get customers.
Oh my
in.
God, that
And he's
poster!
trying to take them cross country to Canada, I think.
God, that poster is so 90s.
It was the mid '90s. If you wanted a good movie, you needed a animal.
None of these people I know from anywhere else apart from this movie.
Yeah, and the monkey knew sign language too.
It made
the gorilla.
It made $3 million.
It made $12 and a taco.
And a
Not a
taco.
very good taco.
No, a very poor taco.
Tacos.
Speaking of poor tacos, Dale gets to play a game with us.
Oh,
Exactly.
sorry, I'm just getting this. We have to end the show early.
Yep.
Yeah.
Giant storm on
Oh god, he's got the blazer out. Everybody run!
Time to stream right now. And the best thing is what I do. What I do is really nice. Timey-wimey. Stop.
Oh, geek out.
That's right. Y'all better run and hide, because I've got a game show jacket of douchiness on. Yes, Pollinites, it's Tic Tac.
That's it, guys. You can listen to the show live Thursdays at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific, Fridays at 11 p.m.
Pollinites, spoiling it early. It is Tic Tac Toe, where I win every single time.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's pretty foolproof strategy. You just have to get 3 of the corners.
Exactly. Well, no, I got a game for you. A couple of shout outs. First, I want to thank Raul for the idea behind this game.
Oh, so we know who to blame this time.
Yeah, we know who to blame this time.
Raul.
You drama.
So Raul gave me the idea for this game. CJ came up with the title of this game.
Yeah, it is.
So kind of, I didn't spoil. They don't know any of the questions, but the title was came up with on the idea. Raul,
Yes.
we love you.
Yes. I know this. That's why I show up every week.
Fact, we do love you, but there's been a couple of issues of people like you're getting confused. Welcome
What
to
is
the
happening?
unscripted part of this quiz.
Oh,
So-
no. I love where this is going.
Raul doesn't know who he is. He doesn't know whether he's at Wolverine HQ or at the Play Bunny Mansion. So today, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to play a game actually titled New Phone Hugh-dis.
Where's Felix? Get Felix in this call right now.
I'm pretty sure I just heard him screaming from Texas.
Exactly. Someone just post in that channel. We're live on the Geek I show playing a game called New Phone Hugh-dis.
Like, the next time we go to record Matapool, he's going to show up on call and his hair is going to be standing straight up in gold.
Just play this bit to him. Just play the bit. So I'm going to give you a quote from a famous Hugh, and your job is to guess out of a list of 3 which Hugh said it. Because I was sitting down thinking, there's no way if I give you a quote that there's no way that you're going to get which Hugh got it. So I'm going to give you some options to make it a little bit easier. You get bonus points. There's bonus points available if you can guess which TV show or movie that quote came from.
Are we going to have like 2 each, or it's buzzing?
So I'm gonna go around the horn. We're gonna start with CJ. Because we don't have a guest, otherwise we would start with the guest. So we're gonna start with the host. I'm gonna start with CJ. So I'm gonna give you a quote. We give you a list of possible Hughs.
A Hughes
And-
Hugh, if you will.
Yes, a Hughes of this quote.
I love Josh's
He's on
reaction
Discord,
when
someone
he heard
figured
that title.
You're welcome, Josh.
Yes, that was CJ that came up with the title.
I love you guys so much.
And how we're going to work this is if you get the answer correct, then you can get a shot at the end of the round of the TV show or movie. If you get the Hugh, you have a chance to score for the bonus points.
If you get the Hugh, you get the what?
Yes. Or the how. The Hugh. Which color hue is it? All right. Quote 1 for CJ first. I'm gonna cut your goddamn head off. See if that works.
Water buffalo?
Hugh Water Buffalo. We've cracked his first name.
Yeah, his last name is Water Buffalo. Just one word.
Right. Your possible Hughs. Hugh Hughes. Hugh of Hughes. Hugh-tacular.
Dr.
Either. Dr. Hugh. Is it Hugh Jackman, Hugh-Laurie, or Hugh Grant?
Let's go with Jackman.
Jack a man. Raul.
Not on camera.
What's the quote again? Say
The quote again is, I'm gonna cut your goddamn head off. See if that works.
That's Hugh Jackman.
That is Hugh Jackman. See if that works. Kerry.
Huge Ackman.
He does have a Hugh. Anyway, Josh.
Also going with Hugh Jackman on this one.
Hugh Jackman. Rachel.
It's the Hugh Jacking of men, of course.
It's Hugh Jacking of men. Polar Knight's guess is Hugh-Laurie. Sad to say, unfortunately, because he's a new they're a new viewer. The answer is Hugh Jackman. So everyone got it correct.
Yay!
Yeah.
We're all gonna go around the horn and see if you guys can guess the TV show or movie. CJ.
Logan.
Logan is your guest. Raul.
X-Men 3.
Mm-hmm. Carrie.
I'm with CJ. I'm gonna go Logan.
Mm-hmm.
This language.
Josh, because language. God damn, it's not a swear word. According to my doc, anyway, I would have started out.
I think that one was actually from X-Men Origins,
Mm-hmm.
where it was kind of the prequel-y movie.
Mm-hmm. Rachel.
That's an Origins Wolverine.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Yep.
And the answer is X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Wolverine, yeah.
Fighting with
To
Sabretooth.
Josh and
No, it's when he's fighting Deadpool.
Well, Deadpool.
Deadpool in
Fake
quotes.
Deadpool. Faux pool.
Faux
Oh,
pool.
cool.
Faux pool. So yeah, I did.
Undeadpool?
Undeadpool. Soon to be Deadpool.
Okay, just side tangent. Has anybody seen the new trailer for Deadpool 2?
Not yet. Not yet.
No,
I've heard
I
it's
haven't.
glorious.
Oh my god. All I'm gonna say is strength and charisma is in it, and I am fucking in love already.
Paladin says I need to drop my GF so I have some time to watch movies. That's not how that works.
Your GF should watch movies with you.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. All right, so question 2. We're going to start with Raul on this one. Now, there are 2 things you must not do with Skinner. 1, do not look at the horrendous scar on his neck. 2, do not talk to him. Understand? Not a word. Excuse me a minute, would you? Is that your possible Hughs are Hugh Darcy, Hugh Grant, or Hugh-Laurie?
That sounds so familiar.
Yes, it does. Hugh Darcy.
Hugh Darcy. Kerry.
I'm gonna go Lori
I'm gonna go
for no
Hugh.
reason whatsoever.
Laurie, that's the fun way to play this game. Josh.
Hugh-Laurie.
Hugh Laurie. Rachel. Oh, by the way, I had no bumpers planned for this either, so I'm getting really
I know the fucking movie it's from. I'm trying to think of what the actor's name is.
I mean, I have this bumper. Just play that over and over.
Fuck beans.
No, it is not Hugh
No.
Fuckbeans.
Hugh fuck beans. Yes. Hugh. No, it's.
Hugh know it. It's Hugh Fuckbeans.
You know what? I'm gonna go with Hugh Laurie
Are you gonna go with
because I'm trying to. I know the movie that's from.
Okay, so you did backwards. You did backwards. Wow.
That's what I'm trying to do, but the brain, like, I can see the back of the character's head, and that's pissing me off.
Mm-hmm. CJ, are you gonna go with Hugh Fuckbeans? Are you gonna go off the board?
He's gonna fuck the Hugh beans.
Yeah, fuck the Hugh Beans.
Fuck the Hugh Beans. We can't name the show that. We cannot name the show that.
Why not?
I mean, we could.
Hello, fellow Hugh man.
Why was that a pun that no one did before this point?
Hugh Laurie.
Hugh Laurie.
Because the local king of puns was trying to show some humility.
Oh, the humanity.
That was a huge mistake.
This game is just the puns. We're not going to get through many of these because just the puns are just fantastic. Pauline says, Beans and Rimshot. What place I have ended up in. You're welcome.
The Geek I
Welcome to the Geek I.O. show.
A place you clicked on a link from 4chan.
Exactly.
Yeah, what were you expecting? Be glad that you're getting this and not whatever else 4chan brings.
Whatever 4chan is. Raul Garcia, your answer of Hugh Darcy is incorrect. It is
incorrect.
It's so gross. It is Hugh Laurie. So we've got. We're going to go around the horn, starting with Kerry, because Raul did not get it correct. Which movie is that from?
Which movie?
Oh, sorry.
Well, you narrowed it
television
down.
program. It's a television program. Which production is that from? Which visual and audio presentation on your television or electronic device of your choosing is that from?
Well, I know it's not House.
Right.
The problem is,
name another thing Hugh Laurie was in.
I don't know because I'm bad at celebrities.
A bit of Fry and Laurie.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Wait.
I mean, that's not the answer, but that's
What
something
was
else
the-
he's been
the
in.
quote again?
I'm not reading it to you because you're not in.
Yeah, I'm
Well.
gonna. Yeah, I don't know.
No?
I'm gonna
You're fine.
pass.
That's fine. Josh.
Yeah, I don't have any idea, unfortunately.
Don't have any
I just
idea?
remembered it. I know it.
Rachel.
Do you want me to give you the character name too?
I don't have that information in the doc, so you could do what? It could be Snuffleberry McFartface. If you said that character name, I would run with it.
Jasper. It's
From?
Jasper from 101 Dalmatians.
Yes,
The
it
live
is.
action movie, which
The
was
live
actually
action
pretty
movie,
good.
101 Dalmatians.
Yay!
101 Dalmatians.
You're not going with Snuffleberry McFuckface?
Sure, yes.
Well, I mean, he kind of does play Snuffleberry McFuckface, but, you know, he's a talented Snuffleberry McFuckface because he's Hugh Laurie, and he's got his British accent in that one, and that's how I can remember that.
Boats. I have to go through the formality of the dramatic game show element of this thing. Your answer is correct.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
there,
for both
McFuckface?
correct and incorrect, by the way.
Hey, it's suspense, all right? It's suspense.
That is one of the few movies or TV shows that they have actually let him use his normal accent.
Yep.
Did they let him use his normal accent in Stuart Little?
I think so.
Yes, because he was the police officer.
Sorry, I want to address something in the chat real quick. These are my headphones. I own these, and I'm proud of it. And I also own this $200 jacket, and I'm starting to get a lot of mileage out of it. Thank God for that. All right.
Mostly on Thursday nights.
It's an awesome jacket.
It's an awesome jacket. Again, I have the pants to match. I should bring the pants next time.
Yes.
Assuming they don't rip in the front.
Tear them in the
Hey, geek. Cosplay red carpet.
Yeah, there you go. Without the sans, the rip in the front.
Yes, we don't need that again.
No, not live. Not live ripping.
I mean, I'm sure somebody would get something out of it.
I would.
Polar Knights wants to see the jacket.
Okay.
That's the jacket.
I had to lift him up. His lower third was blocking him.
Ah, okay. Well, I did a little twirl.
In front of the catwalk. Oh,
Exactly.
for the catwalk.
On the catwalk.
On the catwalk,
Little
for the
push on
catwalk. This catwalk's on fire. All right, question, quote 3. Whenever I get gloomy about the state of the world, I think about the arrivals gate at Heathrow Airport. General opinion started to make out what we live in a world of hatred and greed, but I don't see that. It seems to me that love is everywhere. Often, it's not particularly dignified or newsworthy, but it's there. Fathers and sons, mothers and daughters, husbands and wives, boyfriends, girlfriends, old friends. When the planes hit the Twin Towers, as far as I know, none of the phone calls from the people on board were the messages of hate or revenge. They were all messages of love. If you look for it, I've got a sneaky feeling you'll find that love is actually all around. I did modify that quote slightly to not give it away.
That's deep.
That's deep. Study with Josh. I should have said that at the beginning of the quote.
That's Hugh Grant.
That's Hugh Grant? Okay. Your possible Hughes are Hugh Grant, Hugh Jackman,
Hugh Grant.
or Hugh Dillon.
And what was the last one?
Hugh Dillon.
Who the fuck is Hugh Dillon?
I was just going to say that.
It's a Hugh working in Hollywood. There are apparently 87 Hughes on IMDb. Look them up.
Hugh-llywood.
Hugh-llywood. Welcome to Hugh-llywood. I'll be your host, Dale.
Hooray for Hugh-llywood!
Hooray for Hugh-llywood.
Hooray for Hollywood. Hugh-llywood. This is getting confusing. Rachel. Grant, Jackman, Dillon. That sounds like an awesome name, actually.
Yeah, Hugh Grant.
Grant. CJ. Grant. Raul.
I'm going to go with Grant because Josh said it was such confidence.
Sounds confidence. Carrie.
Yeah, Grant.
Grant. Well, everyone, I'm going to grant you the answer correctly. It is Hugh Grant.
And you know why? Because he's the only actor who routinely says shit that's sappy.
Also, Heathrow.
Yeah, exactly, Heathrow. That kind of gave it away.
Movie though.
I know it.
I know.
Carrie, we're going to start with you on this one.
Love
movie.
Actually.
Love Actually. Josh.
Love Actually.
Love Actually. Rachel.
Love Actually. He actually says it in the quote.
It's a quote.
It's a
CJ.
baby.
Yeah.
Love Actually.
Love Actually. Raul, who has no idea what movie this is. What's your answer?
The Do-Over.
Raul Gaza, your answer is incorrect. I'm going to jump in there and tell that answer incorrect.
Love Actually.
Before-
Love Actually.
No, I'm going to take your first answer.
Chess rules. Once you move your hand from the piece, you lose your spot.
I was about to say Spanglish.
That would have been a bad guess.
Another Adam Sandler movie. Or 51st Dates, Happy Gilmore.
51st Dates. Happy Gilmore, but he's not a Hugh, so I don't understand why you would say an Adam Sandler movie in a Hugh game.
Who do you think you are, Raul Garza?
Who do you think you are? All right, so this next quote, I've done a little bit of janky game mechanics. I've put a blank in there where the movie or TV show property is, so it doesn't give away the bonus questions. If no one gets to Hugh, I will say it with the blank in, if that makes sense. So
Yes.
I've redacted a word that will actually give it away of what the bonus question is. And if no one gets the Hugh, I will.
So we're not
say
going to get Love Actually again in the quote?
no. I missed that one, and thank you for that. All right.
Well, legitimately, it said actually love, but
Still.
Was
a friggin' enough.
And I wasn't expecting you guys to pay attention the entire paragraph.
Who do you think we are?
Attention. I see how it is.
Do you see how that works? They're actually paying attention to me for once. That's great. All right, code 4. Version 1, we're going to start with... I think we're starting with Josh or Rachel?
I went first last time, so that would probably be Rachel.
Would be Rachel. Rachel, your quote is, "Listen to me. This is the blank. It's not a hotel. Friend, I can't even see you. Please step forward. I don't have time for this." Your Hugh showcase is it Hugh Laurie, Hugh Rowland, or Hugh Hefner?
oh,
I was talking about my chair and I missed the quote.
You ever talking
You want
about?
me to read I'll read the quote again. "Listen to me. This is the blank. It's not a hotel. Friend, I can't even see you. Please step forward. I don't have time for this." The Hughs in the Hugh showcase are Hugh Laurie, Hugh Rowland, or Hugh Hefner.
I'm gonna go with Hugh Hefner just for shits and giggles.
I'm trying to break up the awkward silence. Hugh Hefner. CJ.
What were the Hugh were the Hughes again?
Hugh were the Hughes. We got
Hughes.
Laurie, Rowland, or Hefner.
This entire segment is just one giant plug for Dale's Manipool character.
Right. That is Roland.
Rowland.
Down the street, smoking endo, sipping on a gin and juice.
Yes. Raul.
I'm going to go Hugh Hefner.
Hugh Hefner. Kerry.
I'm gonna go Roland.
Okay, with Rowland. Josh.
I'm thinking that's also Hugh Rowland.
Polonide says, "Who can we blame for this game again?"
Yes, Raul. It's all Raul's fault.
So that was Rowland, yeah?
Yes,
Hashtag blame Al Pacifico.
I'm coming back to that bit. I'm going to try that again. You do realize this.
Yes, and I can't wait.
All right. Raul and Rachel, your answer of Hugh Hefner is correct.
Oh. Wow.
Now,
That's surprising.
Right?
here's the challenge. Which TV show or movie does that come from? We're going to go with Raul first. Oh, sorry, we're going to go with Rachel first. Rachel first.
The hotel.
The hotel?
No, I'm
Raul.
saying, I'm
Oh.
kind of.
Oh, okay. Okay, sorry. I thought you were going to say the famous movie or TV show called The Hotel, which I wouldn't be surprised if that exists. Well, a hotel is not the answer. I just realized that. Polonize is having a fun time in there. Oh, this
Good.
game.
Yay!
Good.
I'm trying to think.
That's a huge win for Dale.
It's a huge compliment.
It's a huge win for all of us.
Yes.
Exactly.
Because he wrote it.
And it boosts my ego in this jacket.
Yes.
I'm going to need an answer.
You still look like a snack.
Just when someone's girlfriend's calling me a snack. Wow.
Yes. You remember the amount of times you got hit on here in America?
We're not going to discuss how I know that there was a show.
There is in fact a show
called Playboy's
there is a
Penthouse,
show.
but I'm gonna guess that
You're going to guess the penthouse.
Playboy's Penthouse.
Playboy's penthouse. Raul.
I think I remember that show. It was a reality show, wasn't it? Yeah.
You can neither confirm nor deny.
I mean,
I
there might have been
believe
that.
so.
There might also have been Playboy After Dark.
How are you doing that? I want to know right this second.
The Girls Next Door. Not that I would know anything about that movie.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I'm where you go. The house.
The house.
Well, yeah. The one that Rachel said.
Okay.
Penthouse.
Yes, penthouse.
Okay.
Wait, isn't penthouse the other one?
You're talking to the wrong person.
Penthouse After Dark. The Girls Next Door.
No. But wasn't penthouse? Oh no, that was Hustler.
The
Sorry,
Girls
my
Next
bad.
Door. That's right. I forgot that was a part of that. All right. Well, your answers are incorrect. It's actually from the movie Hop.
Oh.
They use his voice and go up to what is clearly a copyright-free version of the Playboy Mansion.
I was to say Hugh Hefner is in fucking Hop.
I told you.
That movie gets a little more interesting.
This
I'm
game
all
is
embarrassed about my Hugh Hefner knowledge.
Oh.
Thank you. You're welcome. Well, thank you. I don't know.
Thanks, Dale.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Wait,
Wasn't
was
that
that
house
the one
the other one?
where the candy was the rabbit poop?
Yes. Sad that I knew that. I didn't rewatch all of these movies or TV shows because, thank God, because that would have been murderous. I didn't listen to 14 Kids Pop's albums in preparation for this game. All right. We're going to do a couple more of these. Kerry, I don't think I've started with you yet. Gameways. I don't think so. There's 5 players, and we've started with CJ, Raul, Josh, and Rachel. So it's your turn to go first.
Okay.
I hope. This is another 2. Yeah, there you go. This is another 2 version quote. So we're gonna try with version 1. Hello. Oh, hello, Mr. Curry. It's not Mr. Curry. It's Mr. Berry. I have some news concerning the bear. What? What do you mean? Mr. Curry doing a silly voice. He says blank has been kidnapped. Your the faces right now are just something to behold.
I think Dale's been drinking a little too heavily this evening. And it's only 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Yeah, I think someone
Well,
needs to take his juice box away.
I did write this on a Wednesday night at like 10 p.m., so that would make a lot of sense. Your possible Hughs are, is it Hugh Dillon, Hugh Dancy, or Hugh Bonneville?
Fuck it, I don't know. I'm gonna go with Dylan.
You're gonna. That's a life saying. We'll go with Josh next. Because why not? I missed a column on my sheet and I just realized, so this is going to be all out of order now. Josh.
Hey, missing columns.
Exactly.
So who are our Hughes again? I'm sorry.
Hugh is our Hughes again. Dylan, Dancy, or Bonneville?
Let's go Bonneville.
Bonneville. Rachel. Wow, everything got serious.
Bum-bum.
Rachel.
Is it in the gif of the math symbols flying around all of our heads?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're picturing all the hues. You got them on like a very cheap washing
One of those-
line.
Yeah, one of those conspiracy theories with the red threads connecting them all across the den.
And there's a little sign on the door that says "Do not enter." Rachel, who is it? Dylan, Dancy, or Bonneville?
Bonneville is stuck in my head, so I'm going to go Bonneville.
Bonneville. CJ.
Also, ironically enough, that's the first car that I ever drove too.
You drove Hugh Bonneville.
No, it was a Pontiac Bonneville, but still.
CJ.
I was trying to think of a new pun. Hold on 1 second.
Are you at randomhughpungenerator.net?
No.
CJ, you need to go register that domain.
Yeah, no. We have a new reader.
Bonneville.
Bonneville.
Sure of himself.
Where the fuck
I'm
is this
honestly
going, Dale Murray Campbell?
I'm honestly torn between Bonneville and Dancy. But you know, I'm
Because if your friends don't dance and your Hugh don't dance, and then he's no friend of mine.
Exactly. If your Hugh don't
Torn
Dancy,
between
then he's no friend of
between
mine, and
Hughes.
thus my Hugh is not Dancy, and he is no friend of mine.
Raul.
Because Hugh don't dance,
Dylan.
and because he doesn't dance, he ain't no
the
friend of
first one.
mine.
Hugh Dillon.
First, Hugh, Dylan, Raul, and Kerry. Your answer of Hugh Dylan is incorrect. It is Hugh.
Oh, I know the movie. I just didn't know who the
This is just the fun mechanic. Like I was going through this going, they'll probably get the movie
Yes,
first.
I knew
before
the movie immediately when you start talking about it, and then the name started going through, and I'm like, I know it is. Yes, I know
I
the movie.
definitely like this mechanic. But like puns aside, I do like the mechanic of having the quote and guessing the actor first, because then you have to go backwards in your mind, going, who was in this movie? Hugh
Who was in this movie?
So we're gonna go with Josh first on guessing the television show or movie or video audio presentation on your computer or electronic device of choosing. Which that should be the name of the episode. It's Dale, actually. Oh,
Oh,
but you look under 25, Rachel. Look at you. Josh.
Oh, thank you. I wish I felt under 25.
Hey, you are 25. Josh.
I honestly have no
But Dale's
idea.
12.
But I'm 12, yeah, right.
I think actually out of the group that we have this evening, I'm the oldest.
yes, you are, my dear, and I love you.
All right, moving on. Speaking of which, Rachel.
I'm gonna go with Polar now. He's nice. I'm young for
Okay.
him.
I'm close to 25.
Because Dale said audio video presentation, CJ, you need to sneak in a gif of a random Hugh into our PowerPoint.
Yes.
Rachel, which TV show movie is that from? Or movie, sorry. Which TV show movie? There's a comma there inside.
Beepity beepity beep beep. Breaking news. Apparently, we've got 14 viewers right now.
Yeah, hello.
Woo!
Fortune
everybody.
for the win.
Fortune! Really kicking it up.
I have kids.
Mm-hmm. So does CJ.
This fucking movie
That was a weird response.
Fucking movie.
Sorry.
with a bloody bear using the fucking toothbrush passion to clean the shit out of his ears. It's Paddington.
Yes,
so
that.
your guess is
Yes, my
toothbrush.
completely unbiased guess from out of my ass is Paddington.
Or out of your toothbrush. It's Paddington. CJ, I have to go through
It's
the
Paddington.
motion.
It's Paddington.
All right. Boats. Your answer of Paddington is, I don't know why I'm doing it, is correct.
Yeah, like I said, it took me a second to realize who the actor was, but that was like literally the only part of it. I knew the movie right away.
All right. You know what? How about one more? We'll do one more.
Yay!
Welcome everyone to the best pun game ever made by the roster of games, Raul. I wrote it.
Raul's just responsible because he got Hugh Grant and Hugh Jackman mixed up. Dale is the one who busted his ass to make this thing happen.
Well,
Dale,
Raul,
one is Australian, one is British. It's very hard to mess them up.
Dale writes our games, and they're awesome.
Yes. Thank you. I appreciate it. So this last one, question 6, we're going to do right down the normal line. We're going to start with CJ on this one.
Yo.
Your quote is, "You didn't draw a freak. You drew a man with a freak on his back." Is that Hugh-llywood, Hugh Dancy, or Hugh Jackman?
You didn't draw a man. You draw a man with a freak on his back.
You didn't draw a freak. You drew a man with a freak on his back.
That one.
Yes, that.
Doesn't sound like something Jackman would say. So let's go as Dancy. Also, Dancy.
You didn't draw a freak. You drew a freak on his back.
Drink
is.
That's why we have this game.
You did not draw a freak. You drew a man with a freak on his back. Laurie Dancy Jackman.
Laurie.
Hugh-llywood. Carrie.
I have no idea, so I'm gonna randomly go with Laurie.
Randomly go with Laurie. You don't know Hugh it is.
I don't know who it is.
Josh. It's not Josh. They're two separate.
Josh.
It's not Josh.
It's huge-ish.
It's huge-ish.
Let's go with you, Laurie.
Laurie. Rachel.
I'm going to say Dancy.
Well, Boats, your answer of Hugh Dancy is correct.
Oh, yeah. I had no idea of the movie.
Or TV show. Remember
Or
that
TV show.
or movie.
I literally just said Dancy so I could dance.
You can dance if you want to.
Please don't leave us behind.
They are in terms of score.
That's
Wait, Hugh Dancy is Hannibal?
Oh, in the Hannibal TV show?
Yeah.
No. Mads Mikkelsen is Hannibal in the Hannibal TV show.
Oh.
CJ, I'm going to need an answer.
Wait.
I'm going to say Hannibal then. I don't know.
Rachel.
Start talking about Hannibal. I'm just going to bring it up. Fuck it.
Oh, no,
It's
he's
the
Will
Hannibal
Graham.
TV show, and I have a thing for Mads Mikkelsen, so there's that.
Raul Gaza, your answer of Hannibal is correct. It is Hannibal.
Thank you, Raul.
Minus 1 point to Raul for spoiling you.
Now, Raul, do you know what character he plays?
Well, I'm on his IMDb, so yes, I do.
You're an ass.
Thank you so much, Raul. I appreciate that because I had no idea, so you got me a point.
You needed to go to IMDb for that.
I didn't watch Hannibal.
This one's not for you.
I don't watch a ton of TV. It's mostly anime and YouTube.
That's mostly anime and YouTube.
I mean,
sure.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've tallied up the scores on my little scorecard that has had a very rough adventure over the last couple of weeks.
is that the same one you threw?
That's the exact same one that I threw. I've just changed the date on it. Because effort.
I love you, Dale.
Dale said.
Yeah, no, I'm not getting paid to promote from this juice company, by the way. Just this is hashtag not sponsored. But if
Totally not.
contacts me, yeah, exactly. But we know who the winner is now. I've tallied up all the scores. In fifth place is Raul Gaza with 3 points.
Yay!
In fourth place is Kerry with 4 points. Josh is in third place with 5 points. So which boat won?
Rachel, because she got the origins.
Yeah, Rachel. Rachel won.
Rachel watched way too much TV.
But was it a huge margin?
DJ in second place with 8 points, and Rachel got 10.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so like, it's like who will win? Rachel won. All the drama. We will tell you after this commercial break.
Rachel won.
Exactly. Well played, everyone. Thank you very much for letting me go through Hugh-llywood and tell you Hugh of the Geek I Show. If you've got a game idea, please do send it in, geekishow@gmail.com, or hit me up on the Discord, geek-io.net/Discord.
We're sure it'll be a huge success.
We hope it's a huge success, and well, I have some leftovers, so they might go in the pile of the Tale Variety Trivia Hour coming soon.
Commonly known as Extra Life.
No, I wrote all of those originally. I'm not going to reuse material for Extra Life. That's gonna
sure.
Dale knows that Rachel will beat him if he reuses games.
Literally,
and how well that works out well for people.
Literally and metaphorically.
I mean, he has to sleep in the same room as me in a couple months.
Okay, we can ask these questions to the random strangers at Dragon Con. It'd be fun.
Yeah, right.
There you go. So
find some prizes, and we'll go make a trivia game of us just running around asking people trivia questions.
I mean, Dale, I told you it was a good idea.
See, I know that.
Guys,
Boys!
We may or may not have pens with the Geek I.O. name on them for Dragon Con.
Yeah.
I'm still working on other stuff too.
Yeah.
If I can afford it,
I might have some very, very sexy pens.
It's so sexy.
Is that
but this is
the
my
actual
favorite-
pen?
There's a mock-up of it.
This is my favorite part of the show where I get to strip down live on air, so enjoy that.
All right. So speaking
Where's
of
the music?
stripping down, you can listen to a show live Thursdays at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific, Fridays at 1 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time at twitch.tv/geekio show. You can even get a hold of social medias at all/Geek.io show. Email the show at geekioshow@gmail.com, and you can give us a call on our Geek Hotline. Leave us a voicemail at 727-489-4335. That is 727-489-GEEK. Just remember, we also have a Discord where you can get a hold of us, chat with us, hang out with us, geek-io.net/Discord, and you can support this stream and everything that we do over in the Geek IO network by heading over to patreon.com/geekio. And with that there, you can get into a private room with us in the Slack channel, or in the Discord channel server, and you get the chance to influence the shows even more.
Shows.
Hey Josh.
Hey CJ.
What we got going on next week?
Absolutely nothing. We're taking the week off.
Yeah.
Thank God for that. Actually, yeah, we are taking the week off.
Oh shit, we are. Well, Dale's taking a week off.
I'm taking the week.
I keyed.
I have a reserve game. If you guys want a reserve game, I can sling that over.
No, I'm gonna try and nail down a surprise guest for next week.
A surprise guest?
And we don't encouraging nailing down guests for the Easter break. We don't.
I mean, sometimes the guests helps, but wait, what?
I'm sure that I think this guest wouldn't be shy about being nailed down. This guy wouldn't
you got
be shy
Jesus?
about a lot of things.
Oh,
Jesus Christ is coming on the show
my
next
God. Josh. Oh my God.
Hollow says, so no Dale, no show.
I'm sorry. The joke was there. I had to run with it.
I was hoping no one would do that, but you went there.
Yep. We're not afraid.
Well, I went somewhere and yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Suddenly I'm the tame one.
Jeez. All right, guys.
CJ. Because because I'm kicking Raul off of his job because I want it.
All right, then what we got? What's been going on the Geek I Network this week?
Why did things jump? Things jumped. I don't like when things jump. Gamer Geek, stop doing that.
It's alive.
Damn it. Don't do it to me. Gamer Geeks, Raul plays Warframe.
Warframe.
It almost came out
Warframe.
it would have been equally as amusing for me. And no, I have not had alcohol tonight. This is great. CJ and Rachel and Jazz were talking about TV. That would be on F4. That was quite fun. Raul did Liquid Handicap Super Mario World.
And I didn't mix the whiskey this time.
So you actually survived?
Yeah.
So
Nice. You made it through what, 3 levels?
Well, he didn't run into any more walls.
That's when you have a problem.
That's when we know we have a problem.
In this week's episode of the Monopool, the stage's curtains are opened to reveal a disturbing scene. The party struggles against the dark wave of energy. I don't remember which one that was.
Eldritch Evil shit.
There's lots of
where Josh does awesome things and freaks
we roll
the shit out of Felix.
Yes.
Shh, spoilers, sweetie.
And generic.
And a surprise thing that happens at the end of that, by the way. Stay tuned to the very end of that episode.
That's not until next week because I had to cut it.
God damn it.
Tune in next week to the Monopool.
Yeah, tune in next week. That's when the important shit
Listen to
happens.
the end of next week's, not this week's, next week's. And Generic Live Show got a facelift and a slight format change, and we learned about family shows.
Really? A facelift, Dale? You already look so young.
I mean, Dale, isn't 12 good enough for you?
You know, sometimes when I miss moisturizing my face, I just need to do it. I just need to do it all in one go, so I don't have to keep moisturizing every day. But no, really excited about the new format.
Puts the lotion on its skin or it gets the hose again.
Show titles.
Wait. I got this. Dale. It puts the lotion on its skin.
Or else we have Carrie read the show titles because we, throughout the show, we and other people in the chat have been putting things into the showbot at geekio.showbot.tv, and now everyone is invited to vote upon them whilst Carrie reads them.
Voting upon them. We're all fancy now. So we have Dale reads Urban Dictionary. It's your birthday down under. He looks like a potato.
By the way, happy birthday, Carrie!
Happy birthday!
Thank you guys. Thank you guys.
All right.
The stream is on fire. The moon is a polyhedron. The darkest side of the moon. Schmagencon. I love him even with his weak ankle. A platform of doom. Mario Sneck. It's a thing with words. Palling around with Dale, parentheses, and having him tell us stuff. No way! No way, Norway! It made $12 and a taco. New phone, Hugh Dis. Hugh Jacking of Men. Hello, fellow Hughman. Snuffleberry McFuckface. Who the fuck is Hugh Villain? Hugh-llywood. Who do you think you are? And wasn't Penthouse the other one?
I kind of like hello, fellow human.
I like hello, fellow human.
Hello, human.
I am a
And it doesn't give away the game either.
No one
So-
will get that until the game comes out.
Exactly.
That's fine.
But well, it's felt like that kind of. I don't know. Well, it's in the
Won't give away
it's in the summary, so I'll figure it out. Or also, new phone who dis also is.
New phone, Hugh Dis.
Well,
Hugh
that's
Dis.
directly the name of the game, so yeah.
But it made $12 at a taco.
$12 in a time. That's pretty good.
Whole bag.
Snuffleberry big fuckface, because that just has no context until the very end of the game. Writing that one in the description is going to be hard.
Or hello, Tinkleberry McFuckface or whatever it is.
Tinkleberry McFuckface.
Tinkleberry McFuckface.
Okay.
Looks
I'll
like
like that
the
around.
pretty clear winner with Rachel's Phantom vote in there included is hello, fellow human.
Hello, fellow human.
That is great.
Or Tinkleberry McFuckface. I'm okay with that one too, CJ.
All right. So then, from all of us here to you, thank you so much for hanging out with us this week. We will see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you for the follow.
Thank you,
Lauren.
You were awesome. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Touchdowns.
Hope you've enjoyed this Geek I Media.
What's happening?
Ninja broke it!
He crossed the streams.
Sorry, it's usually not this way.
Oh my god!
That was awesome for the until I started talking. I have outros if you need me to redo. You can do a redo.
Just play duck step.
Thank you, Twitch. We're going out on dubstep and whatever the hell ending that was.
Actually,